Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, Jonathan. Okay, so I just got done watching episode 2 of Legends of Tomorrow, season 2, the Justice Society of America. They finally showed the Justice Society and oh boy, do I like this episode a lot. I remind you again, spoilers if you haven't seen the episode yet, so if you're gonna go see this episode, come back and watch this later because this episode is pretty cool. First of all, we got to see the Justice Society of America, World War II, and, obviously the Nazis. And of course, we have the team going into World War II, trying to figure out what the Nazis are up to, and who they run up to. They run up to Rex Tyler and the Justice Society of America. I'm talking about, basically all the original ones. I don't know them too well. Obviously, Dr. Fate, Sandman, they're not there, but those are the ones I do know, like the Flash, Green Guardsman. Those are the ones I really know. This team, I don't really know too much about them, except Star Spangled Girl, Commander Steel, very good character, by the way. I think he was my favorite character of the whole episode. Anyway, like I said, I don't know too much about them, but it was really cool seeing the Justice Society. So, anyway, basically, right after that, obviously the Justice Society do not believe the Legions, and people are time travelers. I think it might be a little crazy. What do? Lock them up and try to figure out what the heck that they're doing there. Then they find out the whole time travel thing is real, and then they tell them, hey, hit the bricks, get out of here, we don't need your help. And then, of course, something happens in the timeline where they gotta go back to the 40s and help the Justice Society defeat the Nazis. Now, apparently the Nazis are creating some kind of enhanced superhuman strength serum, kind of like the super soldier soldier formula. Obviously, they can't say that because that's Marvel property, but you know what I mean. So they do battle with the Nazis. Great action scenes in here. I mean, seeing the original Vixen in this was really cool. She worked. Commander Steel was awesome. I think he was my favorite character of all of them. He was smart aleck. He was brave. He was basically Captain America, except without the shield. But you know what I mean. He was just awesome. Then, of course, you have Owlman. He was phenomenal as always. And, of course, the ending. I'll get to that in a minute. But with him, that was kind of messed up. But still really like this episode a lot. Moments I didn't like about this episode was it felt like every time they try to look for Rip, it just feels like they're never going to find him. I mean, obviously they will, but I don't know. I just wish they just show Rip already, so we can figure out where he's at already. Because I'm getting kind of intense. I want to see Rip again. Obviously, he's the commander of the ship, and obviously, it's very different between them going back in time, and of course, seeing the Flash going back in time and how they change the timelines. Obviously, it's very different. The Reverse Flash is in this episode too. Now you must be wondering, why is the Reverse Flash there? Well, if you watch The Flash, Season 3, now that Flashpoint has happened, and he went back in time again, now the Reverse Flash kind of exists outside of time, so basically he can go anywhere he wants, without any consequences. So, that, I wish they kind of explained more, but you gotta basically figure that out from watching The Flash. I mean, even in The Flash, they didn't really explain where's the Reverse Flash, but now you know he's here, because he's going to be part of the Legion of Doom in some form of it. Obviously, not all the Legion of Doom members are going to be in it, like Toyman, Scarecrow, all those characters are not going to be in it, obviously, but we are going to get Zoom, Damien Dark, maybe Vandal Savage? Who knows? But so far, so good. This episode was really cool. I really liked it a lot. Like I said, I wish they kind of explained more about the Reverse Flash and why he's even there. I know the team doesn't know he's not there yet, but I could wish that if he was talking to the other bad guys, he'd be like, oh, I'm come from another time or something. You gotta believe me. Let's team up. They could have done something like that to explain to the audience who are not really too familiar about the, comic book stuff about why he's there. Because he was in Flash, but now he's back in time doing this thing, and we don't know how is it affecting the other shows. But let's see down the road. Obviously, they probably will explain it so the team will understand and know who he is, because they never met the Reverse Flash, so they don't have no idea who he is. and probably they're gonna need Barry to find him, but who knows. But that's like my only thing about it I didn't like about it. Oh, also another thing I kind of didn't like about it was the main villain wasn't really Hitler. He was really Hitler's second command, if you will. He was in charge of the Nazi teams. He kind of basically inject himself like a super soldier formula kind of thing, and he kind of got all big and Hulk-like. Kind of felt too cartoony in there. The CG didn't really fit his body. It was just weird. It looked okay, but I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell right away. It was like, that budget like right there was like really showing it. Now they went a little cheap on that one, but okay. Other than that, I still like this episode a lot. I think right now this is my favorite episode of the season so far. I mean, obviously it's only episode 2, but right off the back, giving us the Justice Society. I learned a little bit more about them. Can't wait to learn more about them because I actually kind of dig this team. Maybe they'll get a future episode just about them. Maybe they'll spin off to their own TV show, maybe like an Agent Carter kind of thing. You know, in the 40s, them battling Nazis. Who knows? But like I said, I enjoyed this episode for what it was, so I'm gonna give this episode a 7.5% out of 10. I really like this episode a lot. It's my favorite so far. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Oh, before I leave, gotta remember with the ending, kind of weird. Reverse Flash comes and kills Rex Tyler. So is he dead? Is he alive? Who knows? He just stabs him like in either the chest up here somewhere. So I don't know if he's really dead or how this is gonna affect the show going on with the timeline. But let's see what happens. So thank you and have a good day.